Today's Sunday, it's the 11th of June 2023 and we're in Palmanova. In fact, we're standing right in front of the Sol Palmanova 2. Sol Palmanova 1 is right next door, but I was asked just to show where exactly this hotel is. Well, it's actually on a sort of this side is on the entrance, is on a back road near to the post office. But the other side, which is where the pool is obviously very close to the beach and the promenade. So that's the entrance, and we're just walking out here. So if you've been dropped off by a coach, then this is the area where you'd be dropped off. Yellow building up there is the post office. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea to use this or not. It takes ages for mail to get anywhere and probably is not going to be very reliable. Okay, just let the pushchair go by. And you probably wouldn't come out of the hotel this way, though there's no reason why you shouldn't. But there is a gate on the other side which would take you almost straight to the beach. On the other side you go through a little park and you come out by the restaurants and bars, Taylor's and Monroe's and Gelatius. And then just beyond that is the promenade. But we haven't been through the hotel, we've just walked out onto the main road. If you've got a car, there is a car park there, but you'll be very, very lucky to get a space. We've parked a little bit further down the road in another bigger car park. And that one is just below the Sol Lunamar, just up on the hill there. You've got the Cas Sabonaires, you've got the Zafiro, and even beyond that you've got the Zafiro Palace. And then the Rossa del Mar, just a bit further that way. Another car park on this side. Again, you're lucky to find spaces at this time of the year. It's a Sunday, it's a sleepy Sunday, as Anita puts it. It is a bit of a sleepy Sunday, it's a pretty slow start. One reason you might have to come out here is to catch a bus. And here's a bus stop. Buses are fairly frequent, but they do get very full. And they're pretty cheap, relatively cheap, so good way to get and see a little bit of the island. That's us.
We were meant to stop at the third.
Just stopped by a couple there who were actually booked into the Fergus Club Palmanova Park. I think I've got that name right, it does seem quite a mouthful. But they actually changed it in the end, and I've not been back to do a review of that hotel or even to look at it. I certainly wasn't made very welcome last time I was there. And reading the reviews on the group that's been set up especially for that hotel, they're still very mixed. Some people saying just enjoy your holiday, others picking on, well, what are petty, or maybe petty to some people, little problems with the hotel.
You paid a lot of money for a holiday, didn't you?
Yeah, when I was looking, it was well, it's not far off 200 euros a night. Was it pounds? When it was 200 euros, I think. That's a lot of money to pay for a night for a hotel in Palmanova. And if you're paying that sort of money, you really want to be getting some sort of value. And I'm not sure at the moment people are actually getting that. I don't know. I think if you are going to that hotel or planning to book that hotel, the group on Facebook might be the place to go. There's certainly some very, very positive remarks, and there's some pictures that make it look really good, and there's some pictures that make it look not so good. But you might find that those pictures are parts of the hotel which are really not meant to be being used by the public. So my judgment's pretty open on that one. It'd be nice actually if the hotel itself contacted me and said, come and do a review, come and have a walk around.
Yeah,
I pretty much think that is very unlikely. This is the San Matias, very popular adults only hotel. We're just going to walk on a bit further along this side because we've been approached. We're coming down for a special reason here, really. We're coming down to meet some people who've contacted me through YouTube and said well, he'd like to have a coffee with us. So we're always pleased to oblige, and it's a Sunday morning, so what else do you do on a Sunday morning than have a coffee? You see the shops are over there. There's a supermarket. Chinese restaurant isn't open yet. It's very, well, 11:15 in the morning it is, so it is a little bit early. And then on this side we've got CISO over there. CISO does get very, very busy, so you have to be aware of that. If you want to go there, you really need to book and plan your visit. It's one of the new, very popular places to be on the island. Not sure what's happened to Viceroy. Seems not quite got off the ground this year. And there's the park, children's park, right down to the front. And across the road we've got Pablo Family Food, so that's looking pretty busy actually. We might be lucky to get a table in there. That's where we're heading. And there's another bus heading on its way to Palma. Looks like very, very busy.
Well, this is actually the special reason we came to Palmanova. We came to meet Kelly, who didn't know anything about this at all. It was a surprise. And it was organised back in January. He contacted me and said he wanted Kelly to meet me and meet her here in Palmanova. And it's been wonderful. We've had an hour or so here chatting away and had a lovely time. And really nice to meet you all. Thanks very much.
Well, that was really, really nice to meet Kelly. All organised by her brother Mossy, who contacted me way back and arranged this surprise meeting here in Palmanova at Pablo Family Food. It's not somewhere we've eaten, but I think we probably will now. The breakfasts there look absolutely amazing, and
$4.90.
$4.90. Well, what a price that is. And coffee really good. So yeah, we'll have to look at that one. So we're just coming up by the side of CISO and we're coming down onto the promenade here in Palmanova, and it's a bit warm and humid. Temperatures are up in the high 20s now, and it's Sunday, so it's getting pretty busy. These are just sorting out her parasol. I'm actually really tickled by the lovely meeting we've just had with Kelly and Mossy. Really nice. It's Sunday, so you get a lot of local people out on the beach, as well as all the tourists that are here. But we're now, I suppose, in the height of the season, and expected to be busy. This is what Palmanova looks like. And we're just going to have a little walk along. We're heading towards the Santa Lucia. So we're just coming out of the Pablo Family Food Cafe, and met a couple of other people who've been watching our channel. So really nice to meet them too. This is CISO's lovely position, nicely presented, and right on the beach. is the San Matias Beach Hotel. And now I'm getting a view of the Baleares Santa Lucia Hotel, which on the roof has got a roof terrace, which I've never actually been up there, but must have magnificent views all over the bay of Palmanova. It's good to see just nearly all the beds on the beach taken. It's all of them. Very, very busy on the beach today. The fact that there is a bit of a cloud cover means it's not so bad walking. I think if it was direct sunlight, it would be a bit too warm. Smile for the camera. Just down there we've got the bars, the Three Brothers. Just coming up to the barbecue, F&C restaurant. And the soft ice cream, the lady there did stop me a few weeks ago and introduced herself to me.
Sorry, I wasn't listening, tell me.
Anita's not listening to me. I was walking along here, you must have been at knitting group, I think, and the lady at the ice cream there place was just about opening up, so she stopped me and we had a little chat.
She gave you an ice cream.
She didn't know, she was just opening up. And this is what Palmanova is all about, isn't it? Beach and restaurants and bars. And if you fancy a little bit of exercise, you can go up and down on a quadricycle. Sean has been sending me messages to say how many weeks it is, and it's getting closer and closer. So keep looking forward, Shauna, to your holiday here in Palmanova.
Where do you want to go?
I was going to go past the padlocks.
Okay.
So I'm going to just walk around the outside of the Santa Lucia here. That is one busy, busy beach. Lots of people in the sea. Having fun on the sand. And lots of boats out there bobbling around. It's fairly calm, but for the boats you can see the masts are actually moving.
I was like, I'd walked. Yeah, I know.
Actually came here really to have a look at the padlocks, but it looks as though they have all been removed. Used to be all the padlocks here, isn't it? On here. So there used to be lots and lots of padlocks, but it looks as though the authorities have decided to remove them, and so they've gone. What I have noticed and never actually seen before, there's actually a couple of plaques down there. So if you're planning to put a padlock on here, do be aware that it may well get removed. I think some of them were actually becoming quite rusty and were not looking so good.
Have you got a video with them on?
Sure I have. We'll have to have a look. So just looking, this is the middle beach in Palmanova and is equally busy. Hello! As I was saying to Kelly and Mossy, it's one of the things that makes us really happy about doing these videos is actually meeting people and putting a smile on people's faces, receiving the comments that we do on the YouTube channel. It makes it a bit special for us and puts a spurt on. It gives us a desire to go out and make another video. Lots of boats out there today. Some fun there on the water. It's the Happy Chinese. Next to the Happy Chinese is the Diana Beach Club, and if you go on the road behind that you'll find what used to be Lady Di's and has now slightly changed its name. It's still called Diana's, but it's now open, and I've seen people have already been there and had dinner, and really happy that it's open and hopefully back to its former glory, having been closed for the past 3 years plus. It's the Barbuda Beach, one of our go-to places for meals. This gives a list of the services on the beach, so you get a little idea of the prices. So the toilets, each of the beaches has a toilet, 50 cents. A sunbed, €4.50. Parasol is €4.50. If you want a paddle surf, that is €9. Pedlos, €12. Pedlos which have got a slide on them, they're €15. If you want to go parascending, that's €35. If you want to go water skiing, €28. And if you want to go on one of those big toys there and you hang on for dear life. That's 25 euros for 10 minutes. And the water skiing was 10 minutes and the parasending was 10 minutes as well. Ski bus is 10 euros for 10 minutes. So just to give you an idea of the prices there. Walking past Rogers, another very popular place on the beach here, and this is one of interest. This is going to be opening up very, very soon, and you can see that all of the chairs and everything are out on the rooms. It's all looking ready, and they've got all the chairs out ready on the outside here, and the sunbeds have been delivered, and they're just putting the finishing touches now. So this is going to be a really special hotel. This is going to be the Zell Hotel. It used to be the Calablanca, and have been contacted from a lady who's going to be staying here later on, so it'll be interesting to have some reports. But yeah, finishing touches. Going to look really good. This is the hotel that is being in conjunction with Rafa Nadal and the Melia Group, but really showing how it should really be done. And get it finished before the clients arrive. That's the important thing, isn't it? Looks as though it's going to be really special. I think it is going to be really special. Not sure the exact date of it opening, but it'd be nice to come down and see what it's like when people actually arrive. Perhaps Rafa will send us an invite. That 50 cents for the toilets, well, that's where the toilets are there, look. And similar toilets on the beach we've just come from. The next toilets along, or the next beach along, has toilets which are below sea rows. I don't think you have to pay for those, I think they are free. Chiringo on the beach. Park for the children. Last time we were down here, we called in the Paradise Beach. I was looking to see if Lippy Lee was actually playing there, and I couldn't actually see his name there. She said no. However, I've seen in the Tropico that he's on every Friday night. So if you fancy seeing Lippy Lee, Tropico is one place. I'm not sure where else he's on. I suppose I should ask him then. We're going to head off back to the car now. Well, we've had a really nice morning, really nice to meet Kelly and Mossy and all the other people we've seen on our travels today. Thanks very much for stopping us, thank you very much for saying hello, and well, we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.